Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St-Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St-Pierre. Hall of Famer George Rush St-Pierre, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St-Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Always a rowdy crowd here inside United Center in Chicago, Illinois, and tonight is no different. Great to have a major UFC live event back in the house that MJ built.
Yeah, this is a massive night for the fans. The fans are always rowdy here in Chicago. They love to see a champion.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position, great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Side control, side control.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. In the half guard. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, he's got his back. Chimaev's in half guard, making all these shots count. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Under a minute to go in our opening round.
You need to work on this position.
He's got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Khamzat Chimaev. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Chimaev. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Khamzat Chimaev.
That was nice.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Big right hook there by the champ.
St-Pierre's back in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great job landing from the top position. Oh, he got to a spot.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Side control now.
Knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Khamzat Chimaev.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
St-Pierre getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Oh, nice.
Side control. 20 seconds left. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev with a huge win tonight!
Holy smokes.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee had no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And I thought he fought really well tonight, didn't force the issue, and when he saw an opportunity to close the show he did.
You cannot be hurt in front of Khamzat Chimaev. He's like a lion in the jungle.